Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the Netherlands. We are recently on the Res Publica patch, and seeing how that goes. Right now, we're still trying to get our country to not be so overextended. We're almost at 100% religious unity. We've got one province left to flip over. We've decided to go full Catholic again. That's fine, that's fine. We probably have to set some... Wow. We've got that much influence. Now, part of it doesn't help that, well, there's actually quite a few Catholics. I'm actually quite surprised at how little Protestant Reformation is actually occurring. That is quite funny. And a reformed Great Britain as opposed to Protestant. I'm really not used to seeing that at all, actually. Yay! Native assimilation and became self-sustaining or self-sufficient, which is great. Won a little battle. That doesn't really matter. And we should... Did we not get a colonist? Apparently not. No, we should. I'm confused. We've got a... Oh, because one's being sent somewhere and hasn't really kicked in yet. Here, we're going to recall this one. We've got money. We can really go kind of nuts with the colonies, and I really want to get that. That's a 5 tax base. That's actually pretty good. Bone is fully converted as well, so we can go and do that. Depose. We've got some natives. Won that. All right. Looted, expired. So yeah, we've got a colonist on the way there. Okay. Merge these ships up. Merge these troops up. Get on the boat. Come and land over here. The siege is going to fall, which kind of sucks. Because they're going to have, what, nationalism over there or something like that. Or set a core and do all kinds of annoying things. I can invest in a cardinal. Well, I am investing in a cardinal. Leave me alone. Be able to crush that. And then we'll probably go up to Ireland at that point. Look at that, Russia. Let's try to see if we can set France again now. It was kept... like, allowing me to set it, and then would tell me it's no longer a valid rival, and it would toggle on and off, on and off. Some of that might reset if I actually reloaded the game here. Actually, now that I think about it, because this is, like, the same game that is the first conversion to Conquest, or not Conquest, to Paradise, to Res Publica, and it could be that things will have settled down. Okay. You can get on a boat. Probably don't reinforce very well when you're on a boat, but that's okay. And then, we're going to try to crash land directly on Munster. Savoyard Pretender Rebels, and we got a boundary dispute. Well, we never want to lose stability, so we'll gain a claim. That's going to be fine. There we go. We've cored things. How awesome is that? And if you're going to keep bugging me about the Cardinal, let's go ahead and do that and try to keep control over 100% of the Cardinals for 100% of the games. Why not? Savoyard, that's kind of a funny word. We may have to go and help clear that out, though. Let's take these. Oh no, Savoy is not my vassal. Again, I'm thinking of wrong games. Buru has converted. Last conversion over there. So we already have 2 colonists that are being sent. So we're currently going to be rocking 5 colonies, which is 2 over my limit. I could probably go up to 6 and afford it, but it does add up quite a bit. So not quite yet. Repay loan, okay. And again, maybe I should repay the loans while I've got the, while I notice it. On the other hand, I like building buildings too. Now, you know what? Let's... Oh, we can't. Really? Ah, it's 851. Royal marriage from Granada, that sounds fine. Oh, and that's actually the big question. No, we're not quite there yet. We're very close. I'm hoping I can start the annexing process before we get into another war, though. We can't go across here, can we? No. So what I think I'll do, these transports, we'll go and pick up some of these dudes who are sitting on provinces that are no longer being colonized. Yay! Tons more armories are done. Okay. 178 limit. Arguin has been cored. Overextension is below 50%, which is good. Still working. Wow, Beira's going to be faster than Cameroon. Why is that? Well, Cameroon was interrupted because it did have some troops on it. That's part of it. That's true. Our treatment is expiring. Hopefully, the rebellion risks are not too high. No, they're still pretty high. We're sitting there. If they do spawn, we'll be okay, though. We'll win that, but that's quite the battle. Wow! I don't want to lose 36k manpower. I will take the 10 prestige hit. That's okay. Oh, there we go. Uprising there, but that was quickly put down. Nice when you have an army in place. Mozambique. And I would still like to take Mutapa. They've got all those gold mines and things. There's a lot of value in that. We do operate pretty heavily on just, you know, cash is good kind of system. Revolt risks are all completely gone over here thanks to our lowered overextensions. So tell you what, let's take these troops, move them all the way back here, and we'll make sure that we have a claim. Okay, I think we have a claim on Kelmain, but we may as well get more of it. Try to get as many claims all over. It'll make the coring a lot cheaper. So yeah, I'm not necessarily planning a big war in Europe right now, because why would I bother? But grabbing this stuff, huge value. And again, if we could do the same thing that I did in the Morocco game, where we end up getting the entire coast, that would be quite nice. If we did go to war with Portugal again, there's Gabon and Ovumbundu that we could grab. And there's some value to that. Portugal coalitioned us again. All right. So if we did go to war in a coalition, it's fine. Coalitions actually do give you the opportunity to do some truce breaking and stuff like that if you can still just defeat truces pretty handily, and I think we could. So the Diplotech, I'm still saving up because I want to start the annexing process, and in fact, I can do that now. So you're doing this. We can recall you, and you, and you. It's always a risk that you lose a tick or two in between. I can start the annexing here right away. And I will do that because this is the one that's the closest to not being there. It'll cost 195 Diplo points. Okay, that's fine. And Baden should also be relatively cheap, 120. And Manak will be a lot more. To wait for our diplomat to come back. 225, but we still have way enough in the bank. Way enough. Wow, English much? And there we go. So we will vassalize everyone. We will lose a bunch of Republican tradition, but apparently I'm going to be okay with that. At least, I say that. I don't think Baden had any claims or cores. No. And Granada, no. So yeah, it makes total sense to annex all these things. Beira has been grabbed. We're just waiting for Cameroon, which will come in soon. That will also complete a quest for us, which is awfully nice. Oh yeah, and with coring and declaring war down in Africa, I keep forgetting that, hey, I kind of like the idea of getting admin points to level up my stuff. So, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. This fleet, maybe we'll just keep it in Europe for now so that we can respond to a big invasion from a coalition. But what do you think you're going to do? Well, I mean, Tyrol's safe here. This we can sort of kick ass as is. No, let's bring them home. We're just going to we're going to settle down and try to take up our admin. We don't want to do anything to increase the cost. We could potentially vassalize some things in a war deal, and maybe that would make sense. But we are behind on ouch, 10 years of decreased trade efficiency and tax. I don't want that. That would actually, well, it's actually not that bad. It's not actually 10% less money because of how things work. And I don't want to boost my stability up. And stability is basically 10% tax. Yeah, we'll take that. Our income should still be relatively half decent. Now, oh, here's the thing. That was not a case before. It used to be impossible to vassalize things without a royal marriage. Now you can, although I guess as the Netherlands, I could get royal marriages anyway. Of course, everyone hates me, so it's... Yeah, I can't really do the Diplo vassalize thing. Ah, poor uniforms. We should just, you know, make money. Oh, there we go. Who do we want? Well, either way, assuming it works that way. So either way, the statists are going to stay in power. Because even if I go with the oranges, it's going to set it to 0. So this is a total of 8 points, mostly settled or centered around diplomacy, which is not bad. This is also a total of 8 points and slightly better rounded. I might want to stay in the middle, because here's the thing. If I stay in the middle and I get a really, really, really good orangist candidate, I can flip things over to the orangist side and keep that guy for life. Right? Statists are still in power, but you know what I'm saying? In 4 years, if we end up with like a 665 orangist, then we'll do that and then keep them in power. Which is good. So the orangist is like basically my family line, right? Von Orange. Right, you've arrived there. Your manpower needs to reload, which will be fine. We've got tons in the bank. We got natives in the Ivory Coast, but we're able to smoosh them. Just because we sent a new army over there. They're still trying to colonize. They have a colonist and everything. But tropical places are hard to colonize. You're there, so yeah. We'll probably keep fabricating claims, but other than that, we'll be okay. Actually, we may not do that after we fabricate this one. We may simply wait. There we go. We should have 0% overextension. We got a diplomat. But yeah, if I stop fabricating claims, then I'll have a diplomat available, and that'll be good. Create a proper fleet. This guy's saying I don't have a proper fleet. Rival of our rival. Hungary's opinion of Netherlands 125. Is that even possible? Theoretically. And then there's always the get into China job as well. And it would give us some CBs in China. And it's something we want to do, but you know what? We're going to have lots of extra relationships after we annex all of our vassals. Well, not Tunisia. Yeah, let's take the mission for Hungary. Get some more Diplo points. Just need to wait for our guy to come home. Bremen coalition does. Hungary's quite powerful, actually. And they might get declared on by people that we are fine with fighting. So let's go and start with a royal marriage. And then an alliance. And then go and kick these guys' ass. I suppose we could have lowered our maintenance as well. Oh, and we get, of course, new armies from annexing. And potentially some new navies as well. We'll have to go and check on that in a second. An alliance offer from Hungary. That sounds great. And once I get my diplomat back, I will go and improve relations. Well, I have a diplomat. I just have to wait before. There we go. Boom. And that should probably get us up to where we need to be. You've arrived in Tyrol. Congratulations. Now, Baden obviously doesn't have a navy. Armagnac probably does have a little one, though. Crossed our borders from Savoy and entered Savoie. Oh, there it is. I know, they're basically both pronounced the same way, but my brain does funny things. You are not a colony, so I can go and pick you up. That'll be great. Ah, Patriots on my 8 stack. That is actually kind of bad. I was a little bit afraid of that. Learn about Santé. We probably want to do that, actually. And we get another idea, which would be really good. All this stuff is really good. But I still want to tech up my admin tech because I want to get to another idea that it can spend points on somewhere else as opposed to just finishing these, probably. I don't know, they're really goddamn good. An extra relation. 20% more trade power. CBs against Asia. It is really, really, really good. Oh, man. Oh, I can spend on my Diplotech now. That'll be good. I'm still not ahead of time. And military, I'm no longer ahead of time either. I guess it's probably fine if I just finish up these ideas. The cheaper advisor costs are really good for saving a few bucks. And we're very far from competitive merchants, but they're so nice. The recruitment time doesn't matter at all. Let's go up the expansion ideas. It's fine. We'll do that. I'm still going to try to avoid... Yeah, not surprised that we lost that. I'm still going to try to avoid having to core anything for now, though. Again, my goal is not necessarily to paint the map orange. It's just to do, you know, cool, fun things. Oh, and now we've got to attack into the mountains. Oh, that's going to be awful. We better make sure to get, like, everyone over here. We might even need you. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Hey, but we got tons of money. And as I recall, I mean, we could tech up our military now, right? Because we're no longer ahead of time. We got a bit of a neighbor discount, which is good. But I have a lot of money. Oh, you know what I'll do with all this money? Is build a fleet. Here's a question. How many heavies do I currently have? I have 26 heavies. Which, if I'm looking to compete on a military note with Great Britain, is probably not good. Well, actually, it's fine. And breaking Great Britain would be really, really nice. If I'm going to do anything... I'm going to do anything, it would make the most sense to go over there. Let's set up some claims. Probably all along the south for now. Are there still cores on some of these? No. Okay, so it's all unified. There's no foreign cores, so it doesn't really matter. You know, we'll start with Kent. And yeah, we will build lots of ships. We do need more frigates, though. Oh, here's a question. Diplotech. Ooh, next level I get new galleons and new frigates. Okay, hold on. Let's wait. Let's tech up. Wait for that, and then just hit them with the higher level ships. That makes a lot of sense. Integration. Harsh treatment expiring. Hopefully it's not as required. Annexed, yay. Did you give me, like, a silly little fleet somewhere? You did. We got a Carrack over there. We've got some extra dudes kicking around here. Where are you running off to? Barcelona? Tell you what, we'll have you meet up in Barcelona. Alright, we've got our cogs here. I think I'll move a little further inland to Provence, which will be closer where these guys will be. Okay. We do want Cadiz at some point, because it is an important center of trade. So let's make sure to fabricate. Maybe we already have a claim on Cadiz. And we do. So we'll just start another claim anyway, just to make sure to keep our CB fresh. Your Badajoz, that's fine. And that's fine. Trade company greatly upset has expired. Got a loan coming due. Oh yeah, let's repay all loans. There's only the one. Now we know for sure that we have enough money to repay it, because it's always bad if you don't. I might just keep like a big pile of money kicking around to be able to respond to things. Okay, I don't want the siege to actually finish, just because it'll be annoying for like reasons. Okay, we've been discovered. So I mean, we can go into 2-to-1 odds. Actually, it'll be about 3-to-1 odds. One final annexation. Bam. Oh, and we got to do some religious conversions. Like so. You're doing trade. You can just go and hang out in Barcelona. Act of seclusion. The war with Austria was over. We thought all matters were settled. Negotiations were drawn out and some were mired in your shoes. But everything changed this week when Austrian representatives suggested a new clause. To our surprise, one favorable to the Republic. To weaken the Orange family's position politically, they want us to pass an act to keep future Princes of Orange from the office of stadtholder. What motive they have for this is not yet clear, but even if such an act may not last forever, it would considerably strengthen the statist rule. This is handled with discretion. We know how to be discreet. So, we can strengthen status by 75 and lose a stability. And for 20 years, we would lose some prestige but gain tradition. Or, it's unthinkable that we'd accept such a demand from our enemies. Favorable to the Republic. Right, the Republic isn't just the statists. We'll lose a stability and lock in the statists, which is not entirely what we're looking to do. Not like lock-in. I don't like losing the stability. We got to go this way. Who cares? Strengthening the oranges, whatever. There's, you know, pros and cons to sort of both sides here. And prestige, yeah, we have to do that. So the oranges are in power. So now we will rule until our death. I mean, it's not the greatest leader ever, but he's okay. I think I prefer it to losing stability. Yeah, these events are cool, man. I'm really excited for them. Oh. Who just threw down over there? You're gonna get killed. And you probably have no maneuver. Well, it doesn't matter with Tyrol. Doesn't matter how much maneuver you've got. You're gonna be fighting in the mountains. But, you know, at least we can hit them when they're not at peak, peak morale. Go and keep spending over here. Military access. What war just broke out? Austrian conquest of Koblenz. It's like, it's always so nice to declare war on Austria when that war with big stuff, although this doesn't count as big stuff. Tell you what, I will accept all these things just to make people a little bit happy. Yeah, mountains and river. It's definitely not good against a 3-3 general, but we will put them down. Who's the leader here? Montenegro. Alright, whatever. We're going to split the stack. Leave the leader in Tyrol. Leave these guys over here. Leave these guys here, just nearby. Papal States, there you go. Got a trade CB against Portugal. No taxes for tyrants. Orangists already wield great influence over the Dutch rule, and the latest developments in the political arena have only served to strengthen their grip on our supposed republic. That is true, the Orangists are in power. Some of our previously loyal subjects have taken this as a sign that the priorities in their lands have shifted, and that a time is coming when tax money will be wasted in vain in pursuit of noble families. Down this road, they claim, lie only petty wars and tyranny. Protests, many people are refusing to pay taxes to support this government. What? 5 years of 10% less tax. Wow, they really don't like what the Orangists are in power. Yeah, and that really will move towards a monarchy. Like, it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what this means, because I like being a Dutch republic. National trade income modifier is good. Heavy ship combat ability is very good, especially if we're going to tangle with Great Britain at some point. So I want to stay a republic, and I assume that we may fall out of a republic if we go full oranges. So we'll probably stay on the status side. Yay, lose ferocity. And 4 colonies. I think we've still got 1 person on the way. Okay, that's fine. We can crush that. No problemo. I wonder if we can upgrade any of our... No. +2 is still as high as we can go. We don't need to drop inflation anymore. It's happening organically. We could maybe upgrade our Diplo guy, though. We don't need more colonial range or necessarily better relations. Global tariffs are really nice. Just looking like we can spend money. We have money. We could spend it to get just a higher level person so that we get more points. Certainly we'll go up from a level 1 to a level 2. Oh, we don't want tariffs. We want trade efficiency, which sounds great. Let's do that. What about military? We can do the same thing here from a +1. Yeah, we'll probably just grab the morale of the armies guy. There we go. And get a few more points. How does this... It doesn't say when this will unlock. Because I think you do focus it for a certain amount of time, or a certain ruler. Not a ruler. Must be a certain amount of time. Because we might want to change these. We don't. I mean, I want to stay on the admin focus for now. It's going to be okay. And if we keep finishing our admin idea groups, then the tech cost of admin will keep being relatively low. The lowest you can get is a 75% discount, but obviously that would require them to be ahead by quite a few years. 25 years, or 25 techs would be 75. No, am I doing that right? No, I'm doing it completely wrong. 50, 10, oh, 15. Yeah, I was adding an extra derp. I was adding lots of extra derp in there. Might get money. I could build buildings. I am hoping to build a massive navy as soon as we tick up, but we're still a little bit far away from that. Do we want more trade power is a question. Look at this. We're at 82% in the Antwerp trade node. It's not 100%. But I don't think it's worth building trade buildings in Antwerp because we pretty much will have a monopoly. We could build a few more here. We could build some in Seville would make sense up until we go and we conquer all of... Castile and stuff, but that's a little bit far away. They did recently buff the trade buildings, which is something nice. Oh, I should you know what? Right now I actually do want to save up my points, so it makes sense to build manufactories and unique buildings. Fine Arts Academy, sure. Very, very expensive. Where will we build it? We will build it, obviously, somewhere that's not going to fall ever. Here, we'll put it in Burgundy in honor of Burgundy. Ooh, here's always an interesting question. So the military funding effect makes no difference because it's only for 1 year. So tax base versus manpower is actually a really tough question. I usually go the tax base, sorry, and I think I still will. But there is something to be said about just like persistent bonus manpower that's just, you know, kicking around. Apparently I had a claim on Fez at some point. Let's go and just renew our claim over here, just in case. Interesting. Great Britain is involved down here. I'm not sure I like that. Also, oh, we don't have any diplomats available. Let's say, maybe set some claims over here. We're creating claims all over. We're keeping our options open, even though that we're being relatively passive right now. There we go. We did get a claim against Great Britain. And I think we're going to want to create a lot of claims over there. You know, I'm curious about the score and exactly how far ahead of the game we are. Well, the Ottomans are still pretty goddamn close. We are making a lot more points every month than they are. But their military rating is much higher, which is not really a surprise. Sure, military access for everyone. So yeah, can we even declare war against? We've got the colonial CBs, which is something. But let me fabricate claims on their... Boom. On their European holdings. Because, you know, there's good value in those. Is there still an important center of trade? Yeah, there's a lot, actually. Just taking the rest of Portugal will give me basically all the power over Seville that I'll want, even if Castile stays in there. Although, grabbing Cadiz would also be quite nice. Pay money or lose stability. I would like to pay money to not have to worry about spending admin power. Thank you very much. Lost a claim on Madeira over there. That's okay, we don't need another claim. Still trying to make friends with Hungary just to complete that quest, which is about to do it. Bonus manpower, very nice. We'll see what the next quest is. If it's China, it might be worth doing. We could set up a trade company over there. Rival of our rival has finished. Create a proper fleet is still there. I would like to do that. Improve relations with Congo. That's only 3 prestige. Get into China. And I mean, we get the 10 prestige from completing it, but what's more important about this is we get the CBs, and apparently I need to pick a rival. Navy. No Navy. Rival Castile. Still want the admin power. Ming is not small. And I suppose we want to get into there before they westernize, if that's a chance. Great Britain is over there. You know what? Maybe it's time to make a move on Ming. More than Mutapa, more than anything else. We're still a tech away from doing that. You know what? Bam. That is a big list of claims. If we take a look at our diplomat mode, there we go. It'd be very easy for us to grab Henan with our theoretically superior navy. Let's take a look, actually, at what Ming has, both in army and navy. So Ming has 56k men available and 89k manpower. We'll have quite a bit more than that overall. I won't be able to deploy that many men over here just because it's a big pain in the ass to get there, but the tech should be better and they will reinforce, which is good. And then navy-wise, they do have 21 heavies, but so military tech is 13 versus my 19, so that's quite a bit better. Diplo level is 14, and honestly, that's pretty close until I can get better ships, but I'd also have to build them, and I still have the old navy around. So let's take what ships are still sitting idle over here. I've got those. This is transports. And right, there's that. Tell you what, we'll group everything up in Provence. That'll feel okay. That's that. What's this 14 stack? Of transports over here, right, that are bumming around, maybe collecting some people. You're doing that. You are done over here in Buru. So we're going to go and pick you up. And I would really like... How many colonies? Yeah, we're really only running the 4 colonies. So, no, we'll keep that one here. We'll recall you. Wait a day. I'm going to start a colony over here. We've got some conversions. Invert some more. I need to move. Oh, I need to put a cut in this video. This is what I need to do. I'm going to grab a stack that is relatively well balanced. They're all pretty good. This is like the most balanced of them all. So let's move you to down. Oh, right. We got this whole stack. Let's do that, and then we'll figure out exactly how we want to organize our proper Chinese expeditionary force. Right, and we've got some extra guys over there, so that can all do something as well. Okay, well, I think this is a good place to put a cut. I think we are going to go to war against Ming really soon to grab their territory. That'll be pretty good. I don't like the fact that Great Britain has such a big presence over here, but what can we do? See you guys next time.